You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station. Wake up, Germantown. It's 31 degrees outside on this Friday, January 27th. I'm Caleb Suggs. Here are your top stories this morning. A memorial for one of the darkest times in history took place in Poland. On January 27, 1945, the largest Nazi death camp, Auschwitz, was liberated. In honor of the event, today has been named International Holocaust Memorial Day. Countries around the world take time to remember the millions of innocent lives taken in concentration camps during World War II. Survivors of the camp laid flowers and prayed at the camp's wall of death. The German parliament is also involved, holding its memorial a short time ago. The United Nations is leading in the effort to urge the world to reflect on history, to destroy discrimination, and create a better future. Do you like to recycle and hate having a dead cell phone? High school students in Louisville, Kentucky invent a machine that recycles your plastic bottles and charges your electronic devices. The machine, otherwise known as Deborah, takes recycled plastic bottles and converts into watts used to charge your electronics. This machine uses less energy than ordinary outlets, and savings get better as more phones are plugged in because energy doesn't double and increases a small percentage. What started as a group project has turned into a way of encouraging recycling and saving power. Taking a look at news a little closer to home, the Great Garment Giveaway at Hope Church helped 30 special needs girls find dresses for Night of Shine and similar prom events. America Residential Services, which held the event, received a great contribution from their employee Frank Lambertina and his wife Marina, who donated over 3,000 garments to aid young women in need throughout the Memphis area. On Friday, January 13th, Germantown High School's Thespian Troop 912 took a trip to Middle Tennessee State University to participate in the 2017 Tennessee State Thespian Conference. More than 900 students from 37 Tennessee high schools participated in a variety of workshops hosted by industry professionals and had the chance to audition for different colleges' theater programs. This was a great experience for high school students who wish to pursue a career in theater after graduating. A local music program that gives young musicians a chance to play in a year-round orchestra is celebrating a major milestone. Videographer Maggie Latham and I introduced us to this unique group of students in this week's News 101.
Tone is a different kind of sound. It's good quality. The quality they can project to the audience.
While this may look like your average band practice, the group you see rehearsing is no ordinary orchestra. The teens ages 13 to 16 get real-world experience working with professional conductors and members of the Memphis Symphony Orchestra.
The program is 50 years old. We have been around since 1966. The purpose of the program is to train musicians to be as good a musician as they possibly can.
This high standard of professionalism improves the musical ability of each student.
It betters me because it helps me with my skill, my artistry, and it also helps me with my virtuosity in music.
We get to do a lot more concerts and everything. It's very professional and it's a lot of fun.
Celebrating half a century of music, the Memphis Youth Symphony is actually made up of 4 different ensembles, allowing for more than 200 students to participate, as well as perform several major orchestral pieces throughout the season.
It consists of 4 orchestras, 3 feeder orchestras that are string orchestras, younger students, and they eventually get to the Youth Symphony, which is a full orchestra with winds and brass and percussion.
The Memphis Youth Symphony offers a unique year-round learning experience to all ages.
The very youngest are learning literally how to sit down and sit correctly with their feet on the floor. Some of those students are so young that their feet don't touch the floor.
I think it's a really great opportunity that Memphis has to play music, and for every skill level, from you know, very beginners to the very advanced.
It's a growth program, and it allows students to do a lot more than they could just in their school program.
Through the years, the Memphis Youth Symphony program has continued to be a beneficial and enjoyable experience for all.
Well, I think it's just seeing all the kids, not just my own, play, you know, come together and create great music, and the smiles on their faces, enjoying what they're doing.
And when you play on stage and you hear everything come together, it's like magic.
I think the greater thing is, even if the student doesn't go on to become a professional musician or go on to play in amateur orchestras or go on to sing in community choruses, I think we're creating lifelong appreciators of the arts.
Reporting for Wake Up Germantown, I'm Caleb Suggs.
I'm Scarlett Simpson, here with a segment we call Flick Picks, where we give you a preview of some of the movies opening today at the box office. If you want something for the child within you, check out Lego Batman. There are big changes brewing in Gotham, but if Batman wants to save the city from the Joker's hostile takeover, he may have to realize that working alone might not be the best solution. Next up, we have The Great Wall. In this action epic set in 15th century China, a group of British warriors joined up with an effort by Chinese forces to defend one of their greatest treasures, the Great Wall, from an unimaginable and seemingly unstoppable force. Next up, we have A Dog's Purpose. Based off the best-selling novel by Bruce Cameron, A Dog's Purpose is a story about how a devoted dog discovers the meaning of its own existence by showing humans how to laugh in love over the course of several lifetimes. And now something for fellow movie buffs. This week we are giving you a chance to win these 2 free Malco movie passes if you can answer this question. What previous Batman movie inspired the 2017 Lego Batman Joker costume? A, the 1987 Batman, B, the 2004 Batman, or C, an original design altogether? If you think you know the answer, write your name, phone number, first period teacher, and the correct answer on a sheet of paper and turn it into the contest box in C office before 2 p.m. today. And now here's today's viral video. A father teaches us how to wash a car with a baby.
Yeah, g'day and welcome to this instructional video on how to wash a car with a baby. No. You missed a spot just there. Get that bit? Yeah. And here. Right, should we go do the house? High five? Yeah, and that bit there. Yeah. On just that bit there. Yep.
That's it for me. I'm Scarlett Simpson, and hopefully I'll see you at the movies.
Now let's find out what Germantown High School students and teachers need to know. Donna Mitchell brings us today's school news.
Thanks, Caleb. Attention SGA members at large. The last Winterfest dance practice will be held on Monday. You must have attended 4 dances in order to participate in the assembly. Practice will end at 2:45 p.m. Click will be sponsoring a prayer circle in the Front Circle Drive every Wednesday before school at 7 a.m. For all returning JV soccer players and all other students interested in playing boys soccer, there will be a meeting after school on today in room A205. Tickets for the Poplar Pike Playhouse's spring musical, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, are now on sale. Visit the box office in C Lobby to get your tickets today. See a fine arts teacher to get a coupon for $2 off on Fine Arts Student Nights, which are February 24th and 25th. And finally, today's lunch will include beef tacos, barbecue or vegetarian nachos, entree salad, fresh fruit, chilled fruit cup, and milk. That's all the school news for today. Caleb, back to you.
Thanks, Donna. Now let's get an update on the world of sports, both here in Germantown and beyond. Kennedy Harris has today's sports report.
Thanks, Caleb. After watching some tough and competitive playoff matchups, the world is ready for the most exciting football game of the year, Super Bowl 51. After tearing through the Green Bay Packers, Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons are going to the championship. This would be their second time in franchise history competing to be the world champs. They are going against Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, who just torched the Steelers last week to make it back to the Super Bowl for their 7th time in 16 seasons. This will definitely be one for the ages, so be sure to tune in to Fox on February 5th at 5:30 to watch it. Moving on to our Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday night, they faced the Toronto Raptors in one of the closest games the Grizz have been involved in this season. Despite not scoring a field goal in the last 6 minutes of the game, Marc Gasol was able to hit 2 free throws at the end of the game to give Memphis the win 101-99. The Grizz are in Portland tonight playing against Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers. Catch it at 9 p.m. on Fox Sports Southeast. Speaking of the Grizzlies, our own big man Marc Gasol is heading back to the NBA All-Star Game. Big Spain is the first Grizzlies player to make 3 All-Star appearances. Gasol has led the Grizzlies this season with a 27-20 record, putting the team in 7th place in the Western Conference. His 2 previous appearances in the NBA All-Star Game was in 2012 as a reserve and in 2015 when he was voted by fans around the world to be a starter. Now taking a look at our Red Devils. As Winterfest week is approaching, Red Devil fans are ecstatic for Tuesday's festivities. With the student-faculty basketball game and the crowning of the Winterfest Queen, the excitement will lead up to the big game. Be there at Red Devil Stadium on Tuesday night as Germantown faces Bolton in the Winterfest game. Tip-off is at 6. That's your look at the world of sports. Caleb, back to you.
Well, Kennedy, like you already said, the Winterfest game is going to be pretty big, pretty exciting, pretty hyped up. So I'm pretty much expecting that the stadium's going to be packed up. So for anyone who doesn't get a chance to see the game, where can they catch some highlights and some footage?
Well, of course, Caleb, here at GHS-TV, we're doing coverage on the Winterfest game on our next episode of the Red Devil Post Game, hosted by myself and Maggie Latham. So if you missed the Winterfest game, be sure to tune in to GHS-TV.org on February 14th to take a closer look at what happened.
All right, thanks, Kennedy. Taking a look at this weekend's weather. Saturday will have partly sunny skies with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 33 degrees. Sunday, expect similar weather with a high of 48 and a low of 32. That's all the news from around the world and here at home. From all of us here at GHS-TV, have a great day.
For those who wish to participate, please stand and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In accordance with state law, Germantown High School will now observe a moment of silence. Thank you, and have a great day.